What's up everyone, Stephen Skakandy here with living in and around Jacksonville, North Carolina. Today we're out in Richlands showing you what you can afford for $350,000. Believe it or not, there's a lot of great options in Richlands that combine the best of all worlds. I'm talking new construction homes, I'm talking resale homes, I'm talking older antique homes that need to be remodeled. But there's so many different options. What makes the difference is in what you're looking for. There's pros and cons to all of them, and I'm gonna help you find those pros and cons. Whether you're looking to move in 9 months or 9 weeks or even 9 days, we're helping people just like you buy, sell, and invest in real estate. So come out with us and let's get started. Okay, first up, we have 508 Belafonte Court, which is right under the $350,000 mark. Okay, this is new construction. It's listed at $349,900, and it's in Squires Run Village in Richlands. This is 4 bedrooms. It's 3 baths. It's got 2,428 heated square feet. So what stands out about this property? Well, it's brand new. Everything's new. Appliances, paint, flooring. It's a big house. It's never been lived in before, so it's still got the new home smell, okay? You've got modern features, such as this beautiful quartz countertop right here that I'm tapping on right now. We have our LVP flooring, okay? So downstairs, we've got a bedroom, an office, and a full bathroom. And let's take you through that so you can get eyes on target real quick. So you have a bedroom down here. And a full bathroom right here. Something like this can be extremely useful in multi-generational living, in which you have a parent or a child move back in with the parent or child, hence multi-generational living. And as prices climb and people are finding ways to make those payments more affordable, multi-generational living is a great way to go. Let's take a look through some of the rest of the house right here. We're going to go up the stairs. Here you have a great sitting area or second television area. Here is your master bathroom. With a master closet that's bigger than a lot of people's bedrooms. This is by the American Dream Finders, just so you're aware. This is a great flex space for a home office right here with the double doors. Another great sized bedroom right here. Here's your laundry room, which is fantastic. You don't have to actually bring your laundry up the stairs anymore. Another bedroom. And of course, guest bathroom. You've got dual vanities in here. And of course, shower tub combo. Now, ask yourselves, who would a home like this actually work for? Well, if you want something that's turnkey ready to go, no headaches in terms of maintenance, you can move right in. And Dreamfinders Homes has some exciting incentives right now, which can really help you out. One of the things they feature is what's called a 2-1 buy down, in which your mortgage payment for the first 2 years is actually going to be lower than it would be without the buy down. For example, if rates were at 6% and it was a 2-1 buy down, your first year it would be 5%, your second year 6%, and then it would rise up to the prevailing level. So they're also assisting with closing expenses. Now, some restrictions apply. They want you to use their preferred lender, but it's still an option for you if you're interested to get into this home. Okay, up next, we have an absolutely beautiful, recently remodeled home in Cherry Grove. Now, as you know, Cherry Grove is a community which is very near and dear to me. We just helped a family move out of Cherry Grove. So very excited about some great opportunities that are actually in the Cherry Grove subdivision. I'm talking about 223 Cherry Blossom Drive. This particular home happens to be roughly 1,685 heated square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. But the really cool thing about it is it's at the end of a quiet cul-de-sac. So that's going to be super helpful, as well as fresh interior paint, okay? There's new flooring, there's new carpet, so absolutely breathtaking. It's almost a new home, okay? And I would say this kitchen, as we walk towards it here, this is absolutely a lovely, I would call this a farmhouse inspired kitchen, okay? Also of note, this sits on almost an acre of land. Take a look at this backyard. If you're looking for a turnkey house on a budget, 223 Cherry Blossom Drive is clearly for you. Look at all this outdoor space. You've got plenty of room for activities, pets, and outdoor projects right here at 223 Cherry Blossom Drive. Definitely one for you to check out. I think it might also be useful to note at 223 Cherry Blossom Drive, the price. Can you believe we wanted to keep it below $350,000? This house comes in at $326,900. That's $326,900. And as you can see from walking through it, you get a lot of bang for your buck between the land, the home, and the fact that it's absolutely turnkey and ready for you to go. This is definitely one to keep on your radar, but I encourage you, if you're interested in this one, you probably want to give me a call, text, or email sooner rather than later. Hey, we are still in Cherry Grove and we're walking down the road to 113 Cherry Grove Drive. This house, 113 Cherry Grove Drive, is another 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It also sits on a lot of land, and it's ideal for gardening, people with pets, children, because once again, it's another large lot. I would also call this floor plan extremely functional. And once again, because it's close to the airport, it's within a reasonable driving distance from base, either one of these in Cherry Grove are ideal. Another thing I'll point out since we're outside, it's late afternoon and it's nice and quiet out here. Not a lot of hustle and bustle. So definitely one to keep high on your list. Now, what's the price of all this? I'm glad you asked the question. 113 Cherry Grove Drive is on the market for only $305,000. So again, we're looking for homes at or below that $350,000 price point. You've got some great options here that are well below that $350,000 price point. Here for only $305,000, you can get into Cherry Grove and have a wonderful home to boot right here. So now, unfortunately, we're going to have to leave Cherry Grove to get to some of our other houses, but we've got some great ones for you here in Richlands. Now let's talk about character and price. We're finally over here at 190 Huffmantown Road. And a couple things I love about this house. One is it was actually built in 1943. That's during the high point of the World War II years. And boy, oh boy, this house is a survivor. Look at this, it's a brick home. It's got a 3-car garage. You're looking at about 2,800 heated square feet. And it's a home that's been remodeled somewhat over the years, yet it has the old bones and the charm that it did when it was built in 1943. One of the other things that jumps out is this. It feels like your own private street to get to it. So if somebody's coming down this street, they're coming to see your neighbor or they're coming to see you. Otherwise, they're not just gonna roll up. So that could be very handy if you're somebody that doesn't want a lot of traffic, or if you have children that ride bicycles, or you happen to like to walk down your street, you can easily do that here. That's what this home can afford to you. There's also a beautiful sunroom in there. And don't forget about when this house was built, it had real hardwood floors. So there's a lot in this package right here. Now, what's the price? They're only asking $330,000 for that. Again, well below that $350,000 threshold that we had set for ourselves. Gosh, there's a lot of great options in Richlands. Now we're headed to another property in Buck Haven. This home is relatively newer. It was only built in 2020. Buck Haven is just past the main part of Richlands, heading towards the access to Highway 40. 40 still a ways out, don't get me wrong, but this home and where it's located offers you great access if you have someone that has to commute to, say, Raleigh and has to get to 40, okay? Or you could still get to Camp Lejeune or New River Air Station relatively easy. This house right here is about 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It sits at about 1,814 heated square feet. What's the price though? $303,900. So once again, we're able to keep things well below the $350,000 threshold that we set. I think what I like about this is it's the evening time, it's during the week, and it's so quiet out here. Also, you'll notice that the backyard is fenced in and there is a community pool out here. So all in all, there's a lot to like about this house right here at 113 Woodward Drive, especially at that price. So what a tour we've had. We've looked at 5 great homes. So now it's time that we break this down so it makes sense. So let's talk about some of the homes we saw. Well, we did see new construction at 508 Belafonte. What did 508 Belafonte bring to the table? Well, that was the biggest and it was the most modern home. It also had a very robust package that builder, Dream Home Finders, provided for closing cost assistance. Then we had an updated home with a spacious lot. That, of course, was 223 Cherry Blossom Drive. That home was built in 2009, but it might as well have been new construction with all the work that they did and what we saw in that. From there, we talked about character and square footage. At 190 Huffmantown Road, the home that was built in 1943, we saw that. Classic design, huge garage, and good old bones. Let's talk about something that was affordable with a yard. That would be 113 Cherry Grove Drive. We just kind of walked past that one, didn't get to go inside of it, but that had a lot going for it. How about the newer build with amenities? That would be 113 Woodward Place. Remember, that was the one with the ducks flying by and had beautiful sunset behind it. Extremely picturesque and quiet out there. All of these homes are under $350,000. So they vary greatly in size, in style, in age, layout, and of course, lifestyle appeal. You have to ask yourself, are you going to be commuting to Camp Lejeune or New River Air Station? Or are you going to be driving, for example, to Raleigh? And that's exactly why it's so important to look at multiple options like what we've done today. Because the right home isn't just about price, it's not just about square footage, it's about fit. And what does that look like for you? That is what somebody like me, a professional real estate agent, can help you determine. Here's what I can tell you from Richlands and the Onslow County market. If you're looking at homes from $300,000 to $350,000, they're attracting serious interest and people ready to make moves quickly. So if any of these homes have sparked any kind of interest, the best thing you can do is reach out to me, call, text, or email, and schedule an appointment, because they won't last long. Inventory in these price range give you choices, real choices, great options, and it's up to you to decide which works better for you in your budget and in your situation. Whether you're a military buyer, a relocation buyer, a move up or move down buyer, or a civilian buyer, it's irrelevant. What you're seeing in Richlands is a great combination of value and space, which isn't necessarily available in all the other markets that make up Onslow County. That's a great reason why Richlands continues to be highly desirable for buyers moving into the area. Just remember, from $300,000 to $350,000 is a highly competitive price tier, so you just have to make a decision. So if you're sitting there right now and thinking, gosh, what can I get for $300,000 to $350,000 in Richlands, North Carolina? I think it's important that we agree that there's not one option. There's at least 5 good options. And I even haven't told you yet how to figure that out. But that's why it's so important we get together and we figure out how to find the best one that fits your needs. I'm Stephen L. Skakandy with the Skakandy Group of living in and around Jacksonville, North Carolina. And I help people just like you buy, sell, and invest in real estate every single day. So let's go ahead and set up an appointment so I can guide you through that decision-making process. Be sure to reach out and make an appointment on the link and hit that subscribe button. Just go ahead and smash it and join us on the next video as we uncover more great options in Onslow County, North Carolina, and Richlands. If you want personalized comparisons of any of these 5 homes, or if you want to take a tour of them, be sure to reach out. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye now.